Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about the gangstalking program and how the elites basically run everything. They control. They're the reason why you're being gangstalked. They're the reason why that you're being harassed everywhere you go. Your government is well aware that you're being harassed, you're being gangstalked. Everyone knows, your family, your friends, everybody knows. And the government's responsible for basically putting you through those type of things in your life where you lose your rights, you lose your freedoms as an ordinary human being, and your civil rights basically go out the window when it comes to gang stalking. And you're being harassed by your community, everyone you see everywhere, and you're subjected to all types of torture, and you're subjected to assaults, and M2 V2K MK Ultra, all that. And these elites, they basically created all this technology and then dispersed it out to all the people, all the citizens and the civilians, and forced them to commit crimes, and forced them to go around and do shady shit to people and gang stalk them and terrorize them. And that these elites are the ones that give the people the technology and set all the rules, and they set all the boundaries for a gang stalker, what they can do, things a gang stalker can do, things a gang stalker can't do. And they're all being controlled by their handlers and all that sort of stuff, and they kind of like torture you within an inch of your life. Basically, you within an inch of your life. Basically you're struggling. Financially, you're struggling maybe with an illness. Mental illness, your physical illness. Like, these are the type of things gang stalkers can bring on in people and create quite easily. And they can give you split personalities, they can give you all types of like mind control tactics that they can use on you. The ultimate goal for the gang stalkers is to pretty much mind control the whole world. These elites want everyone under their influence with the AI, with their supercomputers that they're using, that they're running on people. They're using these computers and turning people into these gang stalkers that you see basically every day. And like the CIA, NSA, FBI, Stasi program, COINTELPRO, the talents, the types of talents they look for in one of those agents is basically if you can con people, if you know how to hack computers, if you know how to tell lies, if you know how to convince the people of certain opinions, if you can, if you're political, if you're, into computers, if you're into financial things and you're good at hacking those things, you're good at like making profits, you're good at like taking advantage, or you'll be like recruited in a university, say for example. They got all their fraternities in university and things like that. And that's the type of agents they're looking for, is those university students and things like that, that they can try to manipulate and go out and become gang stalkers, but on a massive level, where they're in like a big organization and they're like agents and things like that. And they're running all of these people. They're running all of these people, and it's hive minded. Everyone is like sort of hive minded in what they do. And my targeting is pretty serious, where I'm being followed by invisible people. And these elites, they know, the government knows that I'm being gang stalked. Like, I've tried to get help for this. I've tried to, reach out to people and everything like that. And all you get is people like not letting you stand up for yourself, not letting you, you know, um, giving you any peace. And, people aren't giving you any civil rights or anything like that. The gang stalking program is that full on. Like, these invisible people, right? They're basically like little children. They're, maybe they're in their teenage years or something like that. And they're being told by their handler basically to stalk me and harass me and things like that, and try to trap me sexually, and or violently or something like that. And they've tried to trap me in this sort of game where they're accusing me of being a paedophile. And, they're doing nothing but torturing me every single day. And, calling me a pedo, and, you know, they're making me think back all the way back to my childhood, things that I've done. They're making even go back to when I was like 7 years old, 10 years old, and like you're doing like mucking around being a kid, and they go around and, they make you, think back to all the way back then. And these gang stalkers, they rape your mind. They're experts at like raping your brain, your body, your soul. You know what I mean? They have sophisticated weaponry to do those things. And I get followed around by invisible people, and your government knows, everyone knows about it. What you're going through every day of your life. And more than likely they're trying to turn you into a paedophile, a homosexual, a criminal, a murderer, an arsonist, a terrorist. They're trying to create like people to assassinate and go out in the world and depopulate the planet. They're trying to depopulate the planet, you understand? They're trying in their best, in their darndest, to go into people's communities and destroy them from within. And within their own families, they're able to do that. They're able to go inside people's families and destroy them from within, because this program has got such a grip hold on everyone's consciousness and their minds. And they're being turned into agents, and everyone is part of it, and they're all like being recruited as some sort of agent of some sort. And it's a monsterhood. It's Stasi. It's all the government operations and that you see, like FBI, Stasi, CIA, COINTELPRO, Eastern Stars, all the secret societies like that. For example, like the Illuminati, Masonry. They've got them all. They've got everyone basically recruited in these programs, and the whole world has been corrupted, and everyone in it is being mind controlled to the utmost extent, where they're selling out, everyone. They're selling out everybody, and these elites, they look for people like that with those talents. These secret societies, they look for people who are talented in corrupting others, in betraying other people, into manipulating people to do the wrong thing. And that's what they're creating in the world. And with that being said, take care.